There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
And we are back here on Open. Fiona Studios in South Bronx EFX Works proudly presents the Bronx Reel International Film Festival this weekend. It's going from May 15th through the 17th. The festival will feature both full-length features and shorts by Bronx filmmakers. Now, here to tell us on what we can expect and see is producer Jerry Landy and also line producer Sal Amori. And thank you so much for coming and sharing with us.
How you doing? Nice to be here. Thank you.
Good to have you. You know, it's interesting. We talked about this, just laughed about it. You're a director, and actually we got you sitting in director chairs.
My movie, Blood March Raccoon, 2 movies we filmed in the Bronx about a crack-addicted raccoon. Very lighthearted, fair.
Crack-addicted raccoon.
Crack-addicted raccoon, yeah. We're not all there, but yeah. But that was our first movie, and we were actually in, I was in Buffalo, and I met a Bronx filmmaker at a Buffalo Film Festival. I said, I didn't even know you existed. So we became friends. And when I came back, I said, you know, there were a lot of talent in the Bronx that nobody knows about. So I put out a word and I said, I want to run a film festival. Anybody in the Bronx who has a film, a short film, medium feature film, get in touch with me. It was amazing. Sal is an actor too, and Sal actually is connected with the community, so Sal went out there and got a lot of films. And we have, what, 18 films at the film festival, including Judas Ghost, which was a New York Times bestseller, which was made into a movie, and it's a UK movie, and it's having its New York City premiere here in the Bronx, which Simon Pierce is very excited. He's dying to get a New York City premiere, and he's going to be showing his horror movie here in the Bronx on Saturday night. So, yeah, we got opening night. Chris Raphael's The Dash, another Bronx filmmaker. One of our films is going to be in the festival. So, yeah, we're very excited about this.
Sal, talk to us, because you say being connected to the community. Finding these Bronx filmmakers, because we knew that there's talent that exists here in the Bronx. Were you surprised by the amount of people that you were able to lay your hands on?
We've been involved in films for about 7 years, so we've been building our portfolio. And through those years, it is amazing how many talented filmmakers and actors do come out of the Bronx, which New Yorkers really don't know about. It's mostly Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan. So I went into my contacts and I called some people directly, and then I used social media. And once we did that, the response was so overwhelming that we have so many more films that we're looking to do, like movie nights, because we have so many films to show. But we have 18 this weekend, and they're all these filmmakers from New York and the Bronx. Yeah, they're so talented. Very, very good produced movies.
So, Jerry, you got a twofold dynamic here, because at the same time you're putting together a film festival, you guys are also doing films.
We just finished Coexistence Beneath the Surface, which is our new film.
Yes.
Vault of Terror 2, The Undead is the film we did this summer. And yeah, we've been working constantly since last summer.
Yes.
One of the producers, Mark Mikowski, who produces films with us, said, "What are you doing? You're not even giving yourself a break." I said, "But I've always wanted to do a film festival in the Bronx." We're, as you know, the Bronx is looked upon very differently. People look at the Bronx and they're like, "Oh, the Bronx," you know. And we grew up here. We're Bronx people, and we love the Bronx. And we want to show what great people come out of Bronx.
Yes.
We have animation. We have stories that made me cry. I'm a tough guy. I was watching one of the movies. I said, "Thank God I'm alone." I was doing one of these, so nobody. And I was like, "Wow, look at these great people that are coming out of Bronx." And opening night, we're going to have all the filmmakers, so everybody's going to network and meet each other, and it's really cool.
We're more than welcome to come too.
Yeah,
thank you.
We'll give you a pass.
We'll give you the information. Free pass.
I'll be glad to pass through.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we have a lot of fun. Amok Duck Films is our production company where we make films. We do commercial work and stuff like that, but we're horror guys. We like horror movies. Yeah.
You like horror movies?
Yeah.
I think since the summer we did 3 movies?
Yeah, 3.
3 movies.
All horror.
And they're all edited and ready to go.
Yeah.
So when you talk about producing and getting your film out there, it's one thing to make a film. It's another thing to get the film out there. And in one way, you're giving people the opportunity to have their film out there. Give us a little bit about that, because when you're talking about getting it out to the masses, that sometimes is the biggest challenge.
Well, we were very lucky with Raccoon. When the movie first came out, it was we thought it was going to be a movie we would just watch on the weekends or on holidays and goof and say, "Look at the stupid movie we made." It wound up getting all these awards. New York Magazine picked it up, and after that, people were giving us money to make movies. Getting a distribution deal is one of the hardest things in the world. There are hundreds of people who make movies, never get a distribution deal. We were lucky. Alternative Cinema is a big horror distributor and loved our films, and we have a distributor now. So we're hoping now to show people what we could do here and show other filmmakers. We go on the festival circuit and we meet filmmakers from all over the world, and people are fascinated by the Bronx. You from the Bronx? Oh my God!
Yeah,
they automatically, the minute we open our mouth, they say, "Oh, you got a Bronx accent." I say, "No, we don't." But it's funny because we tell people we have a production studio in the Bronx. We make movies in the Bronx with filmmakers from the Bronx, actors, and we're Bronx centric. So we want to have a Bronx Film Festival.
Yeah, from beginning to end. Like a lot of people, they have to hire out tons of different people, pay them all, whatever. We have our crew. Jerry writes, directs, I produce it all. We start pre-production, and we don't sit down until post is done. The last sound in the movie, the last coloring in the movie, and we don't care what it takes for us to do it. We do it 24/7.
On the
It's
average, how
amazing.
long does it take you to produce a film?
It depends. I hear people telling me that it takes them 5 years to do a 5-minute film. We we laugh at that. Blood March Raccoon took us 2 months of
2 months.
weekend shooting,
Weekends,
and then
yes.
post-production with editing, sound mixing, color correction. You figure Raccoon took us almost 6-7 months to do.
Yes.
And then we got a distribution deal a month after it was released. We went to the film festival circuit. Within the first film festival we went to, we had a distribution deal. So that's very rare.
We push our stuff.
Yeah, and we get people calling from all over the world that just tell us. And we were in San Francisco, and a Bronx couple came up to us and said, "We lived in the Bronx. We drove 6 hours to come to the film festival so we could see your movie." That's cool. That's
Yeah,
really cool.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Inspiring at the same
And
time.
we like to travel. LA, California.
Yeah.
We feel at home.
Buffalo.
Toronto's, yeah, Buffalo.
Buffalo's a fun
Buffalo's
trip.
cold. Every time we go there in November, we freeze our butts off.
Well, you
but-
need to go to a warmer time.
Well, we go to LA.
That's it. So coming up around the corner, the 15th, 16th, and 17th, we invite you to come on out and be a part of the Real Bronx Film Festival. It's going to be held in the Locust Point, Throgs Neck section of the Bronx.
And it's a charity event, too. All money is going to charity to keep our civic association open that was destroyed by Sandy. So all of that money is going back into the community. So we're doing this as a charity event.
Information is there on the screen. We want you to take a look and see where you can go and be a part of it. Now, what are the times? Because we said we got the dates there, but let's get the times out there.
Most of the screenings, if you go on our Facebook page, we have the listings of all the times of the movies and when they're playing. We
Saturday
have
and Sunday start at 3.
3 o'clock. We have film blocks where we'll show a couple of shorts and a feature film, so we'll mix it up a little bit. But yeah, go to our Real Film Festival. That's REEL, Bronx Film Festival, on Facebook, and you'll see all the times and the descriptions of the film and everything.
Yeah, I have work to do tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
busy.
go home and I
Sal is
all
without
the
Sal, this
posters
wouldn't have been
together
done.
and
He's
everything.
out here chilling with us. You gotta
Oh
get back
yeah,
to work.
Sal is a workhorse for me. I love Sal.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well, Jerry, Sal, thank you so much for coming to
you.
share with us. Best wishes to the film festival, and definitely
Thank
keep
you.
us updated with some of the new
Hope
films.
to
that
see
you're
you
gonna-
there.
Yeah, come hang
Hopefully,
out.
listen. Actually, this is one of the weekends I might be able to.
I
do
got a
that.
pass for you here. I'll give it to you.
Well, we have
All right.
opening night, Friday night, 7 p.m. It's a cocktail hour. Then a movie called The Dash, invitation only, and you have an invitation.
Oh, well, thank you. I feel special. All right. I got an invitation, y'all. Listen, we want you to make sure you go check it out, the 15th, 16th, and 17th. As I said, proceeds do go back and to helping out the community. So please, if you can make it, go on out there and do it. There you see all the information one more time for the first Real Bronx International Film
Exactly.
Festival. And Sal and Jerry would be glad to see you there, and so would I. Unfortunately, we are out of time. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us.
Thank you.
And, out of time for the segment and out of time of show. It's been a pleasure coming to your homes. We want to thank our guests for joining us, and most of all, we want to thank you, the viewer, for tuning in. Now, if you missed any part of today's show, you can catch the recable cast at 5 and 10 p.m. on Cablevision's Channel 67. Verizon Files, you can catch us on Channel 33 or anytime on the web at www.bronxnet.org. We encourage you to have a great week, and don't forget to keep your heart, your mind, and most of all, this channel wide open. Darren Jaime saying take care. God bless.